Hi. Oh, I haven't spoken today, really. Hello. Hi. Hi there. Hello. Sup, Samantha? I'm gonna do a YouTube tutorial video today. I tried doing this the other day and it went terribly wrong. I'm gonna do my basic drag look. I'm gonna go quite in depth and show you all the different, let's just get on with it. I'm gonna prime my face with Fenty Pro Filter True Matte Mattifying Primer. I've shaved my face and I've cleaned it and moisturised it. I'm going to put a headband on, so it's good to just press it in. I'm going to go in with Skin Prep wipes. It dries quite quickly and it makes your eyebrows really quite sticky. I'm going to go in with pros-aide, liquid pros-aide. This is literally the bit that I hate doing. Let's see what happens. Sometimes I get it really good, sometimes it's fucking awful. I'm gonna go in, smoothing the brows up and out the way that they grow. Brush them. Okay, that's quite good, I think. I think. Right, let's go into the other one. So I'm gonna go in with 3 coats. This is literally how I found makeup working for me. It might not work for you guys, but this is how I go. I'm going to take this powder, which is the Fenty Pro Filter powder in Banana, and take a powder puff and really press the brows in. I like to leave the front part of my eyebrows just for a bit more of a natural look. And brush away. Now what I'm going to do is colour correct. I'm going to take a dermacolour in D508. No, I'm not. I'm going to highlight. I'm going to put some on my forehead, onto the cheekbones, like this. Some on my nose. Dab that in. This just creates a bit of a glow underneath the foundation. And it looks a bit more skin-like. And that was Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Sunlight. I'm going to take a big stippling brush like this. This is the Fenty foundation brush in 115. Take the dermacolour, go in to this beardy area where you can see there's like a bluey grey cast where I have shaved. The tiniest bit of orange cancels out the grey blue colour. Stamp that in like that. I'm going to go back in with the powder now, just the residue powder. Now I'm going to conceal. This is the Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in SX02, and just paint where I get oily on the nose, on the top lip, and on the chin. I'm going to go just in between the brows there, and just blend it in with just a little blending brush here, a Morphe M173. It's going to get a beauty blender. This is the Fenty sponge. It doesn't have to be that blended because we're going to put foundation over it anyway. Actually, let's go over those eyebrows with this too. Just going to paint it on, blend that out as well. And these are the Fenty sponges, they're so good. These little ones. Okay, bitch. Foundation. I take a Kryolan TV paint stick in FS42. Just trying to warm it up a bit. On my face. And I go ham with this because it's drag makeup, not everyday woman makeup, because I actually am a man and I have a man face and man skin. And male textured skin is different textured to women's. Down the neck. The hell was that? And then I'm going to blend it out with this PC02 from Peaches and Cream. Stipple it all in. Don't forget the ears. So now I look like a monster. Just go over the foundation with a damp beauty sponge, just in case there are any streaks. That's pretty much blended in. I'm going to warm up the face. This is the Huda Beauty Tantor Contour Bronzing Cream in light. And it's like, looks like this, it's like a cream. And this is a brush which is my favourite brush ever. It's a Morphe one from a set. It's really fluffy on this side, but flat. So you can really just get in. And then I'm just gonna paint around the perimeter of my forehead. This does look a bit crazy now, but you'll see when it's all blended out. Jawline. And then just hit down the neck, just to create that shadow. And then the cheekbones. Stamp it down there. This is like a kind of dense, fluffy angled brush from Revolution ages ago, the E102. I don't even think they do this anymore. And underneath, just to pick my nose up, I'm going to take a sponge, the same sponge that I used to blend out my foundation with, and then blend it. Just blend around here, like so. This just creates more dimension, like this. And this line here, really good. Usually to do my makeup from start to finish, it will take me about 2.5 hours if I just take my time. But I can do it in like an hour and a half, I think. Go down here, and then just get the middle there. I'm gonna go back in with with concealer under the eye. This is a really bright colour because I like having a really light under eye. Up on the forehead, top lip, and the chin. I'm just gonna hit a bit under here, and then I'm just gonna go down the nose, and then right on the end. I'm going to use the same sponge as I've used to blend out everything else. Blend it in. It does look a bit crazy, but just trust me. Actually, don't trust me. There are people that are so much better than me, the makeup. I've got some drag queen sisters that are phenomenal. Maybe if this does well, I might get them on. They can show you how it's done properly. Now I'm going to do eyebrows. Right, I'm going to use the KKW Beauty Matte Smoke palette. It's just full of really neutral colours. Okay, I'm going to take, I haven't powdered my face yet, which is the plan. I'm going to take this colour here, which is called Graphite, with a MAC 266 from here and up and out. I like to get my eyebrows like right back into my hairline. Okay, happy with that. I'm going to take the same concealer again. Just get some on the back of my hand so I can keep going in. This is a Kryolan number 10 brush. Ooh. And now what I'm going to do is powder my entire face with this powder, which is Kryolan in T1, and beat the shit out of my face. Possibly one of the most important parts of it if you're performing and you're going to sweat, because you don't want your makeup to move. Now I'm just going to get a massive big dome fluffy brush and just brush off the excess powder with some Fix Plus. The mister on this is shite, always has been. So I'm going to take the Solotica lenses in Quartz. Oh my god. Did it. Real. Tidy as you go, Alex. Don't be a messy bitch. Bronzer. Side, this is the Marc Jacobs Tantric. It's massive. I'm going to just hit where I cream bronzed, contoured. I've actually contoured it wonky. Bollocks. Go underneath. I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade 2. Go with my finger actually. Cool. Cool. So now I'm going to bake a little bit. Fenty powder underneath my eyes. Little beauty blender. Also brightens it up. Top lip, chin, and the cheekbone. I'm going to prime my eyelids with the P. Louise base in the shade Rumour 0.5. Get quite a bit on the back of my hand. A little concealer brush that I use to carve out my brows. And go in. Beauty blender. Pat it on. Okay, this is a Morphe M456. Shade this. Clay. Just to map out where my crease is going. I like this one because it pulls my eyes sort of out. And then, this is a Morphe, tiny Morphe one. And I'm going to go in with Porcelain, blend on top. This is definitely my favourite eye today. Right, I'm going to go in a darker shade, which is Umber, which is a really dark brown, so it can be more defined. I'm going to go in between the dark umber shade. I'm just going to go in between there and create a better blend. No, this is not my favourite eye at all. Good job I have another one that I can make my favourite. I'm going to go in with an even thinner pencil brush. This is a Morphe M149. And then I'm going to go in with that umber shade and then a bit of the black between them. Define that crease even more. This really just defines the shape. Clay, the clay shade. I keep saying umber, but it's clay. And go on top of there to blend it out. Okay, so I'm going to put some P. Louise base back on my hand. Kryolan number 10. Yes. It's not, I'm not going to say it's stressful because it's drag makeup. Like, calm down, everyone. But that's really stressful, actually. Okay, now I'm going to wipe off this bake. This little brush and brush off here and here. Okay, the Charlotte Tilbury brightening powder underneath the eyes. The Morphe Y8. Something inside it. Lovely. And there. Lower lash line. I'm in with this white pencil in Coconut from Morphe. Ready to go in. The clay shade, I'm going to hit like here. Flick it out a little bit. And this is a MAC 239. Go back in with that umber clay shade and just smoke it out a little bit more. I'm going to take a little tiny weeny brush like this, which is from the Morphe set. It's so tiny. Go into the umber shade, the dark brown. Okay, cool. Good. Go in with pigment from Peaches and Cream. This is in the shade Starlight. This is another Kryolan number 10. Slap it on. Okay, liner. I use the MAC Black Track with an angle brush, you'll see, and then the NYX Matte liquid liner as well. On the back of my hand, so it really pinches the brush flat. So it creates like a cat eye. I'm going to go in with the NYX liner. The lashes I'm using they're by Unicorn Lashes, humongous. Lash glue, and put the glue on the lashes. The Tatti Lashes eyelash glue. It's really good. I like to put the glue on first and leave it on there for literally like 4 or 5 minutes. It will go really sticky. I'm going to contour with an Anastasia contour kit, medium to tan. It's a Morphe one, going into that dark shade. Hit round the outsides, my forehead and the cheekbones. Okay, over here. And this is the MAC Extend Play Giga Black Lash. And this is a technique I learned from Crispy. So I look forward and down and then slant them directly behind my lashes with my eyes open. Slot it, not slant it. Ooh. And now I'm going to get a bit of blush on. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in Peachy Love. This Morphe Y4. I'm going to hit in between the orange and pink there. Over the nose. Because that's a look. And I quite like to look like I've got a cold, like a bit sick. I'm now going to hit the face with some setting spray so I can highlight. Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face. For highlighter, I'm going in first with this Dior Skin Nude Luminizer in the shade 03. This Morphe brush. Swirl it around. And then take my middle finger and down. Back in with the setting spray. And I'm going to go into this Pat McGrath Skin Fetish palette. Get these two. This is a really pinky one and this is a really goldy yellow one. Alright. Yes! The lashes I'm going to use are going with the Mitchell and Tatti lashes in the 3D underlash. Just glob a load of lash glue on my hand like that. And I'm having them go bigger as I go along. And repeat on the other side. Cute. I'm going to go in with some rhinestones. Oh, lovely. Other side now. And now, lips. Finally, I'm going to use these two liquid lipsticks from Fenty Beauty Button, which is a light nude, and an Unveil, which is a very dark chocolatey nude. Nude. Line them with a brush. Make them huge. This looks crazy when I'm doing this because I go so far down. I'm going to get the Unbutton shade on the back of my hand. Big old lip. That white dermacolour on the middle here to create even more of an ombre. Yes. 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 That's kind of the finished look. Right, I'm going to whack a wig on. Just give you the full fantasy. Well, this much of the fantasy. If you get a powder puff and stick it in a wig cap, press down the glued lace. It's called a dobber. Every day's a school day, kids. Oh my god, I finished. The sun has literally nearly gone down. And this is the final look. Really fucking happy with it. A little jacket, some earrings from Zara. Little headband situation. Yeah. That's how I do my drag makeup. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, then why are you watching it? Fab, I'm going to take a picture for Instagram and then wash it off and go to work. Okay. That's it. Alright. Bye. Cool.